Hey, it's Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures back with another video. The folks from Bezgar sent me this HP161S remote control truck with the brushless motor and speeds up to 40 miles an hour. They sent it to me for free so that I could review it for you. They've sent me another one in the past, the HM163, but this one is apparently faster and more. There's been some upgrades to it. So we're going to unbox it, show you what those upgrades are, and then I'll take it out and show you how fast this baby can go. We're going to open up the Bezgar HP161S, but before we do so, this is the HM163 that they sent me previously. This summer I had a video out with this particular truck, and they decided to send me another one, so we're going to compare that one. I started to open this before, and then I dropped my opener. So, all right, so we have our warranty activation here. We have our instruction book here. It's for 14. It says 14 plus, but on Amazon it says 8 to 12. But I do think the 14 plus is probably a better option because these are fast. All right, so take that out. And we're just going to flip this here. This is holding in the tires. All right, so we got the tires. We'll take that. So here is the vehicle. And as far as, say, a comparison, it looks like, now let's see. Well, you can see here on the bottom, there's a difference there. This one is actually, this one here, the 161 is heavier than the other one. So having it be heavier, that's going to give it some more stability. Notice I drop it. So nice knobby tires, metal shocks. This thing is the real deal. It is very well put together. Let's see what else is in the box. Oh, forgot to slice that one open. Okay, so the rest of the things in the box is the remote control. So we got our remote here. We have, what is, I don't know what this thing is. It's interesting. It's got some wheels. Let's slice that open. What is this? I do not know what this is. I'm going to have to look at the instruction book and see what this particular piece is all about. Oh, and it's got some screws here. So I don't know if it screws on the back so that it goes... Oh, it might go on the back here so that if it takes off so fast that it prevents it from doing a flipping right over. Possibly. I don't know. I haven't seen that before. All right, and in here we have our multi-tool here, and we have our charger for the battery. Just make sure, I think the battery is actually inside the truck. So let's take these cotter pins off so that you can see inside. Oh, and that really actually fits on very nicely. There. Okay. So we have the plug to plug in the battery, and it looks like that's the battery there. And let's see, it looks like we turn that and unhook it that way. So here is our battery. and we'll charge that battery up so that we can run our truck and see how that goes there. So before, let's take a look here. So here is the brushless motor right here, and all the wiring. We've got our shocks, big knobby tires. I like the bottom here. It's really enclosed, so you know, can get a lot less dirt inside. Oh, we're gonna get dirt inside because we're gonna play rough with it, but it should get a lot less with that particular, you know, panel on the bottom here. So we are going to charge this up, figure out what that thing is, and we'll take it for a ride. A quick look at the instructions tell me that this is a wheelie bar, and so we're going to attach the wheelie bar to the truck so that it can do a wheelie without flipping over. And here is the installed wheelie bar. So there are 2 screws to put in on the sides here. I should probably tighten that up a little bit. That looks a little, that's not tight enough. And then there are 2 screws that you take off and then you put back on up here. And then you have this wheelie bar thing. I'm going to take a look now at our controller. So we have our throttle right down here, that right there, to push forward to go forward, back to go back. And we have our steering right here, the steering trim. So steering trim is there. The function button turns on the lights or turns the lights off on the car itself. And then we have the off button, which is also a setting for speed indicator, whether it's going to be 70% speed or 100% speed. And that's the red dot there is the indicator light. You know, they'll know that that's on. And that is our controller. Just going to do a quick side-by-side comparison of the shocks. This is the 163. This is the setup here of the front of the vehicle upside down. And then for the 161, the newer vehicle, that is what that looks like upside down. And just, it looks more solidly put together, in my opinion. But I don't know enough about the intricacies of remote control vehicles to tell you exactly, you know, why this one's better, but it just looks like it is put together in a much more complex way than this one. But if you are a aficionado of remote control cars and you know a lot about them, you probably could look at the specs on these two and be able to tell me more as to why one is better than the other. And there's a bit of a price difference between the two. This one on this side is about $129, and this one's $199. It definitely feels more solid than the 163. 163 is a great vehicle, but the 161, cannot wait to get this out and drive it around. So I'm out at a local park with the HP161S, the Bezgar HP161S, and I'm going to give it a run. It's not its first run because I ran it near my house on the street, and I scuffed it up pretty good. You know, flipped it over a few times, and I even broke off one of the cotter pins. Lost one of the cotter pins. This thing is fast, very fast. So we're gonna see how it is on the grass and stuff here, and you know, show it there. I was also going to put a camera on top. I had a piece of metal stuck to the top of this so that I could put a magnetic camera on it. I lost the metal piece in, like, I don't know, I gotta go back around my house and look for it. I didn't realize until I got here that it was gone. So we're just gonna give it a run here and see how it goes. So the first time was on 70%,
and it kicked up a lot of gravel and stuff like that. Second time was 100%, and seriously lost control of it. It went all over the place. I don't know how much this actually caught of it going out there, but it was all over the place till it hit a tree and flipped over, and it's laying on the grass over here. So there we got it on the grass. And it's just flying out there. Let's see if I can get it back over to me. It's just going.
So this truck has insane power. It disappeared from view because it drove so fast almost immediately. It's just like the kickoff on it is crazy.
So I have this little video camera that I have stuck to the top of the Bezgar, and it's magnetic. So this metal piece is sticky, but I don't think it's sticky enough, so I'm going to duct tape it down, and we're going to give it a run with the camera on top. Okay, no longer super pretty. I mean, this vehicle is very pretty, but I've taken it out in the dirt and stuff, and I've gotten it dirty, and I'll throw it on some duct tape on it, and I am going to record this going as fast as I can. Just want to point out here, the function button turns on the light that is on the grill of the vehicle. So the front bumper's got a nice light. You push the function button, that turns on, turns off. Now we're going to give this thing a run with the camera on top. Wild does not even begin to describe the feeling of driving this Bezgar HP161S. It is super fast and super fun. I had such a good time checking this out. It's a great vehicle if you really want to go fast. You might want to put it on the 70% for the younger drivers and the less experienced drivers, myself included. Once I put that onto the 100%, you know, you got to ease into that 100%. You can't just, you know, jump it right off the line full throttle, because it'll just flip right over, wheelie bar or not. It is fast. I'd like to thank the folks from Bezgar for sending me this for free so that I could review it. I loved it. This is Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Ben Spark, Facebook.com/Ben Spark Family Adventures. And you can find me here making videos all the time. You can see I kind of scuffed it up a bit. A few of the little bumps and bruises along the way, but it's still running great.